Love isn't what most of us think it is. We live in a world which is simultaneously obsessed with love and yet quite unaware of what love actually is. Our misunderstanding of love leads to many incorrect assumptions and decisions. As we come to better understand love, we tend to find ourselves living a much more profound, fulfilling, and interesting life. I want to start this book with a discussion about love because I believe my perspective and understanding of love is at the heart of why my life has unfolded in a particularly magical way. You might say that my approach to love is the magic sauce for how I've lived my life. It's exciting to explore what this most magical and beautiful force called love is, especially since understanding love is essential for any person, organization, or country in our world. To begin to explore what love is requires us to open our minds to looking at it very differently than most of us do now. The word is used by almost everybody, and in so many different ways, that it's valuable for us to wipe the slate clean and approach the subject afresh. Love is so profound and so powerful and so infinite and so pervasive that there are no pithy one-line definitions that do it justice. That is why I've dedicated the whole chapter to it. What love is not. Love is almost better understood by stripping away everything that it is not, than by jumping straight in to say what it is. Love is not something created by human beings, and as such is not something that we control, own, or possess. Love is not like one of the elements which exist in limited amounts, nor is it in any way constrained by the limits of the minds of living creatures. Love is not something that is created or destroyed, and so it doesn't come and go from our lives. Being attracted to someone else because we want something they have or something we think they can give us isn't love. Jealousy isn't love. Possessiveness isn't love. Desiring to constrain, possess, or own isn't love, even though our society tells us that the highest expression of romantic love is to signal our possession by marrying someone. True, when I married my wife, I really wanted her to be mine. I really wanted to formalize and celebrate the magical feeling we felt for each other with a ring. I said, "I love you so much I don't want you to be with anyone else." All those feelings are real, but those feelings aren't love. Those are egotistical constructs. It seems sacrilegious to say that, but it's true. It has to be true because love is not possessive and clingy and jealous. While we may want to marry someone and have them close to us, our desire to do so isn't love. Wanting someone around more isn't love either. We might really want them around because we feel wonderful in their presence and enjoy and appreciate them. But the wanting them around is just wanting them around. It's not love. Love is something much deeper. Because our society is almost completely ego-based, more on that later, we celebrate efforts to tie each other down as love. We celebrate weddings with huge and lavish ceremonies, and we chalk up divorces as abject failures, even sins. But love is not created by weddings, nor ended by divorces. These are social ceremonies designed to make permanent that which cannot be made permanent. They are constructs created by the human ego to try to give us stability and permanence in an unstable and impermanent world. And while there is undoubtedly lots of love flowing at weddings and undoubtedly a lot less love flowing during most divorces, these ceremonies do nothing to create or end love. Love is indestructible and never goes away, nor is it created by any human relationship. Instead, love is always there, like sunshine outside our window, waiting to drench us in its warmth, power, and acceptance. The greatest irony of love in a romantic setting is that precisely those whom we say we love most are those who we tend to smother. When we feel love for someone, our ego comes running in and tries to contain them, tries to own them, tries to make sure they move into the house with us and sleep with us every night. As a consequence, we often create a situation in which the person we say we love is not growing as much as they could or feeling as free as they once did. After 10 years, we may look at them and say, "You're not the person I married." They might say, "You took the words right out of my mouth." Both of us may have, probably unknowingly, erected barriers, defenses, resentments, rules, habits, coping mechanisms, and other distractions that prevent our own ability to feel the flow of love that is still all around us. We may have, inadvertently, lowered the shades, blocking out the sunlight.